In a quaint European village, there lived a cat named Geezer. From a young age, Geezer exhibited a remarkable talent for music, particularly the piano. His fur was as sleek as the ebony keys he played, and his emerald eyes held a mischievous glint. As Geezer grew, his passion for music deepened. He decided to pursue his dreams and enrolled in a prestigious music university. There, he honed his skills, learning the intricacies of classical compositions and jazz improvisations. It wasn't long before he realized that his musical prowess set him apart from his peers, and this realization fueled his growing arrogance. Geezer harbored a deep desire to perform alongside some of the world's greatest musicians, and he believed that his technical proficiency far exceeded that of his fellow students. He viewed himself as a musical prodigy, a feline virtuoso amongst a sea of untalented minnows. One chilly evening, under the dim glow of street lamps, Geezer packed his belongings and left his European home behind. He had decided to venture to Los Angeles, a city renowned for its thriving music scene. He yearned to be among the best musicians in the world, believing that his talents would shine brighter on the grand stage of LA. Arriving in the City of Angels, Geezer was awed by the kaleidoscope of sounds that filled the air. It was a symphony of life, with every corner, every street, pulsating with rhythm and melody. He felt he had finally found his true home. Geezer soon gained recognition for his extraordinary piano skills. He dazzled audiences with his performances at local jazz clubs and upscale restaurants. His fingers danced across the keys with an elegance that left listeners spellbound. However, the more he performed, the more his arrogance grew. He frequently collaborated with other musicians, but he couldn't help but look down on them. In his mind, they were mere amateurs, incapable of grasping the depth of his musical knowledge. His interactions backstage were marked by condescension, and he never missed an opportunity to remind his fellow musicians of his superior talents. Yet, despite his undeniable skill, Geezer couldn't understand why he wasn't getting the work he felt he deserved. He longed to be a top session musician, performing alongside the world's most renowned artists, but his aloof nature and arrogance seemed to be a roadblock. He found himself passed over for gigs, his phone remaining eerily silent. One sunny afternoon, as Geezer strolled along the Venice Beach boardwalk, he paused to watch a group of street musicians. They played with such passion and soul, their faces illuminated by the joy of creating music together. For the first time in years, Geezer felt a pang of envy, but it wasn't because of their musical prowess. It was because they shared a camaraderie and genuine affection that he had never known. That evening, while tinkering on his grand piano, Geezer had an epiphany. The notes he played seemed to echo his inner realization: he had been unkind and dismissive of his fellow musicians. His arrogance was a wall that separated him from the very world he longed to be a part of. It wasn't his skill that was holding him back, it was his attitude. Determined to change, Geezer embarked on a journey of self-discovery. He began by seeking out the very musicians he had once looked down upon. He attended their jam sessions, listened to their ideas, and even offered his own suggestions without an air of superiority. It was a humbling experience, but it filled him with a sense of fulfillment he had never known. With each passing day, Geezer's demeanor softened. He became a mentor to those who sought his guidance and a collaborator to those who craved his talent. He started nurturing young artists, offering them the wisdom he had gathered over the years. His once isolated world began to transform into a tight-knit musical community. Word of Geezer's change in behavior spread through Los Angeles faster than wildfire. Musicians who had once avoided working with him now sought him out eagerly. They found in Geezer not just a brilliant pianist, but a compassionate friend and a generous collaborator. As the months went by, Geezer's calendar filled up with rehearsals, performances, and recording sessions. He embraced each opportunity with an open heart, savoring the camaraderie and the music they created together. And to his surprise, he soon found himself having to turn down work, not because he wasn't wanted, but because his schedule was bursting at the seams. Geezer had discovered that humility and compassion were not signs of weakness, but strengths that could transform not only himself, but also his entire world. Through his journey, he learned that the key to success wasn't just in mastering his craft, but in fostering connections, nurturing talent, and embracing the beauty of collaboration. And so, the once arrogant and aloof cat named Geezer became a beloved and cherished member of the Los Angeles music scene. His story became a testament to the transformative power of kindness and empathy, proving that sometimes, the sweetest notes are the ones played from the heart.